Yesterday we did a story on Daniel Chong. He's a University of California in San Diego student, and he was detained by the DEA after the DEA raided a 420 party that he went to. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this story back up to you guys again today is because yesterday the details were very sketchy. They hadn't been released yet, so I wanted to give you guys an update to give you more detail into the story. And he actually spoke to the media about how he was never charged with a crime, but he was detained in a cell for 4 days with no food and water. Let's watch what he had to say.
I had to do what I had to do to survive, you know.
And for Daniel Chong, surviving his horrifying ordeal inside a 5x10 holding cell, similar to this one, meant drinking his own urine.
About 3 times. Since that's so inconceivable, you keep doubting that they forget you. I kicked the door many times. Even my neighbors, I guess, were getting annoyed at me and telling me to shut up. And I hallucinated by the 3rd day, and I was completely insane. And by that time, I was just trying to get my sanity back. I didn't care if I died. I just wanted to make sense of things.
By the way, he was detained in a cell that was not meant for overnight stays because it doesn't have a toilet. So he was stuck in a cell that didn't have a toilet. He was drinking his own urine to survive. They had completely forgotten about him. Let's keep it real.
What did he put it in? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just came with these weird logistics, but what, they provide him with a cup and nothing else?
I don't know. Maybe he peed in his hand. I don't know those intimate details. But he was seen by a doctor after his release. He spent 5 days in the hospital for dehydration, kidney failure, cramps, and a perforated esophagus. So he did see a doctor. Those are not made-up claims. He and his attorney are suing the DEA for $20 million. The reason why they are asking for that amount is because that is the highest amount that they can sue for.
Well, at least they did it for a good reason. Because, this will deter people from smoking. The next time you're going to smoke some weed, you're going to think, was it Daniel Chong? You'll think about Daniel Chong spending several days in a holding cell having to drink his own urine, and I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. War on drugs.
And look, I want to make sure you guys have the full story. Allegedly, the DEA agents also found ecstasy pills, and they found a lot of ecstasy pills. I think it was about 18,000 of them. So there was some questioning as to whether or not they were trying to sell those drugs. But the interesting part is he was never really charged with anything. So they kept him in that cell for 4 days with no food, no water, no toilet. And the story is just so strange because he also found meth. And he said that he found the meth and
in the cell.
In the cell, and he ingested it, which is so ironic because he got put away or detained for being at a drug party. And then he got put in a cell that has harder drugs than the drugs that were at the party.